Okay, so I'm back. Um, she took the little thing off her toe. So this is the first time that I'm able to explain everything without getting all teary-eyed and stuff. And I need to start recording myself doing this so that I can remember everything that's going on. Okay, so back in the beginning of December, um, I think it was like the 7th of December, maybe the 6th of December, um, my daughter started complaining about her foot hurt. And we thought that it was because she stepped on a Lego. Um, so we didn't pay no attention to it. And that was on a Friday. I can't remember the dates. I'll be able to do the dates later. But so come Saturday, she couldn't walk on her foot, and she also dropped the cell phone on her foot. So we was like, okay, so it must be that. Nothing was on her foot. So come Sunday, she wasn't walking no more, and she was like, it hurts, and she started to have a little slight fever, and so come Tuesday, we took her to the hospital, and they did blood testing and stuff on her, and found out that she had MRSA. MRSA is a staph infection, one of the most highly aggressive staph infections known to man. Highly contagious. We had no clue where she got this from. So they diagnosed her with MRSA, and they started giving her antibiotic. So how this MRSA works is when you start to treat it, you have to hit it with a lot of antibiotics because it will, if you don't be consistent and continuous with it, it will manifest and start growing. And this video is crazy. And what it will do is it will create a bacteria to help the infection grow. That's where the tricky part came in at with my baby. So Martha, I'm gonna call it Mr. Sa. My husband call it Mr. Mrs. A. I'm calling it a man. So what Mr. Sa did was he called the homie. Said, come on over here and help me invade this body. This homie that he called was Necrotizing. Necrotizing fasciitis. Fasciitis. I need to learn how to pronounce it right. But this bacteria is deadly, and it is very rare. And it's basically known as the flesh-eating bacteria. They have like 700 cases worldwide. My daughter is 701. So, what this bacteria did was created canals. It started from her foot, and it created canals of streams, like going through her leg all the way up a little past her knee. And it created these streams of bacteria to start eating her flesh. And her legs started swelling, and she started getting blisters, and then they helicoptered her from the Antelope Valley Hospital to Children's Hospital out here in Los Angeles. This video is horrible. So, and that's where we at right now. We're here. So we got off of the helicopter um, here at Children's Hospital, and she immediately went into surgery. But let me go back. While we were at Antelope Valley, they were administering her some antibiotics. She missed 4 doses of her antibiotic because she had to go to MRI. Why she missed 4 doses, I don't know. And nobody, no. Even the doctor was like, why? Well, with MRSA, you cannot stop your antibiotic because it gives MRSA enough time to create a bacteria. And that's what happened. It gave MRSA enough time to create more, to get stronger and fight the antibiotic. MRSA like this. I'm just going to try to keep it really simple for the people who, because I'm not medically, I don't have medical terminology, very little, and especially when it comes to stuff that I have never heard of before. So this is what happened. She missed 4 doses of her antibiotic, which put her behind. Marcia said, "Ooh, wait a minute. That antibiotic, I can handle that now because it was not strong enough of the 4 doses that was missed." So Marcia took over and said, "Now you need a different antibiotic because I have become stronger than the antibiotic that you're giving her. So I am the bigger problem again." So yeah, it started spreading. Why she missed 4 doses, we don't know. We don't even care. I mean, we care that that happened, but she's fine. She's alive, and her foot and her leg, she'll be walking and running again in her own body parts. That's what we care about. So, and I just wanted to go back and say that because it was really odd, and we really can't blame Antelope Valley Hospital because they said several times that they had no clue on, you know, what they needed to. They had never seen it before, so what they did, they could, and at the time to where they figured that it was spreading because the antibiotic that they were given wasn't good enough or strong enough, they sent her here. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, 4 doses shouldn't have been missed, but I'm happy about the fact that they did say, "Hey, fuck it, let's send her to somebody who can actually get this under control," because we can't. Because they could have just kept telling us, "Oh, we're trying, and my baby could have been dead." So, because that's what it was going to lead to. By the time we got here to the California hospital, they was just trying to save her leg, and they did that. I have pictures and stuff, you know, I'm sure you probably don't want to look at them. I wanted to see it because I wanted to know exactly what my baby was going through. So, and you know, I have to talk slow because I can't do a video crying. It don't sound right. I tried that, and you just can't tell what I'm saying. So I have to slow down and catch myself because memories. So, so now when we got here, they quickly, and when I say quickly, because there was no time to waste, they quickly explained to me what kind of surgery that my daughter was going to have, why she was having that, and the fact that she was diagnosed with the flesh-eating disease. They had to go in there and they had to cut, and they were like, the surgeon, her name is, I call her Tracy because I can't pronounce her first name, but she's the surgeon here, and she is phenomenal. I mean that because I had no understanding of anything. And when I say she explained it to me in a way to where it stuck here, I love her for that. she gave me a really good understanding of what was going on with my baby. And I don't know if you know or not, and see, it's coming. But when you bring your child into the hospital and they have no diagnosis for what is going on with your child, and you are so helpless because you don't know what to do, it is the most horrible experience in the world. It was definitely for me. So she explained it really good, and she explained it quick. Look, she was like, look, we're going to cut here, here, and here. I'm going to connect these cuts to this cut and this cut. I'm going to dig in there and I'm going to clean out all the bacteria, and we're going to see if we can get any other bacteria that's starting to form. I mean, she broke it down. I wish I could break it down like she did, but she broke it down, and we understood. So they did the surgery, and she she did well. And as of today, it's December 22nd. I think it's the 22nd. Let me see. Yep, December 22nd. She is bacteria and infection free. And after having to go to surgery 3 times, well, technically 4, because she's going in there today too, but that's for something totally different. But after going to surgery 3 times to remove the necrotizing fasciitis, fasciitis, they were successful with really, really hard antibiotics and a really great surgeon team. They were successful. And not only were they successful at removing the bacteria and getting rid of the infection in her blood, because it had attacked her blood, they also saved my baby's leg. So I'm glad about that. So now we are letting her heal, and so that she can get plastic surgery. She has to get skin grafts. So they have to take skin from her back and skin from her butt and put it over her leg. When I post a video with the pictures in there, everybody will be able to see exactly what MRSA and necrotizing fasciitis did to my baby. She is a survivor. My baby survived MRSA. She survived necrotizing fasciitis. And we so happy about that. This is our Christmas gift. It is nothing in the world that I could have asked for than having my baby back. So, I don't care about spending Christmas in the hospital. I wouldn't care if I was homeless in a car. I wouldn't care if I was living in a box. We got our baby back. So it's Christmas every damn day here. And it's birthdays every day here. And it's celebration every day here. Even if I'm only celebrating in my head, it's celebrated because it was almost different. So I'm posting this video on YouTube because it might be somebody, and I hope not, but it might be somebody somewhere that could possibly go through what we went through. My baby went from healthy not even really having a cold ever, to almost dying. And it spread it so fast. It was like 3 days. So um, I hope that I can help somebody, you know. It started with a staph infection. And everybody's like, oh, what bitter? No, it's not a bite. It doesn't have to be a bite. It can be a stub of your toe. It can be, you know, you hitting yourself or bruising your skin. It can be a mosquito bite. It can be a spider bite. It can be anything because staph infection lives on the skin. And when you have a staph infection that has, um, again, it's crazy. The machines just won't stop. I'm going to have to try to do this video later.